pocket of my velvet winter coat resides an artifact, a heavy piece of hand-forged brass, weathered but completely intact. It doesn't fit the modern padlocks of the city skyscraper towers, but it holds a strange magnetic attraction during these midnight hours. I found an old iron chest buried beneath the floor of the timber shack, guarding a collection of forgotten scriptures that we can never track. The locker's encrusted with oxidation, refusing any contemporary tool, a vintage riddle designed to mock the impatience of a contemporary fool. The historical patterns align as we slide the metal into the slot, releasing the stubborn mechanism that the passage of time forgot, unlocking the spiritual treasure that our ancestors carefully bought. Turning this ancient key to reveal the secrets hidden in the vault, finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fault. Let the long hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age as we turn the dusty leaf and begin a brand new creative page. I spent years searching for validation within the praise of the crowd, shouting my shallow declarations into microphonic amplifiers loud. But one glimpse of this ancestral inheritance completely clears my view, restoring my artistic dedication to everything that is simple and true. The piano strings resonate with a rich classical harmonic depth, as the sacred knowledge inspires each slow, deliberate breath. We don't need the superficial riches of the modern entertainment scene when we possess the ultimate truth inside this humble domestic routine. The historical patterns align as we slide the metal into the slot, releasing the stubborn mechanism that the passage of time forgot, unlocking the spiritual treasure that our ancestors carefully bought. Oh, turning this ancient key to reveal the secrets hidden in the vault, finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fault. Let the long hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age as we turn the dusty leaf and begin a brand new creative page. Crumble under their own chaotic weight. We are the supreme guardians of a far more magnificent romantic fate. No digital coding can replicate the frequency of what we feel when the ancient iron opens up and reveals what is genuinely real. Hear the click, the ultimate trick. The door is wide, look deep inside. Hidden in the vault, finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fault. Let the long hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age as we turn the dusty leaf and begin a brand new creative page. Ancient key, unlocking our potential tonight. Making the future beautiful and bright. Yeah, step through the door. cold steel track, carrying an unsupportable weight of luggage upon my back. I watch the tiny village lanterns disappear into the midnight fog, checking the scribbled destinations inside my personal travel journal log. I bought a late ticket, choosing a seat in the very rear coach, watching the invisible boundary of the dark countryside approach. My old denim jacket smells of charcoal smoke and locomotive steam as I run away from the wreckage of a shattered, impossible dream. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say. Riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. I spent decades playing melodies for commuters at the central station, watching a million nameless faces pass by in total isolation. But your sudden appearance in this dim carriage changes the entire view, turning a lonely journey into a beautiful narrative shared with you. The locomotive blows its steam whistle, a lonely crying sound, vibrating deep through the floorboards and the frozen ground. We share a single woolen blanket as the locomotive climbs the steep hill, finding a strange kind of comfort while the surrounding world stands still. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say. Riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. The speed continue to grow. We are headed for a terminal that only our inner spirits know. No timetables to restrict us, no schedules left to fear. With every click of the track, our destination becomes crystal clear. Listen to the tracks, no turning back through the dark terrain. Just the sound of the train. Riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise locking the front door as the clock strikes 3, leaving the entire dim-lit establishment to just you and me. I watch the golden alcohol swirl inside my melting ice cube square, a liquid mirror reflecting the absolute depth of my inner despair. I poured a million glasses of that oak-aged charcoal brew, trying to erase the haunting memory of my final conversation with you. But the intoxication only magnifies the raw sting of the old regret, proving that an analytical mind can never truly force itself to forget. The alcohol burns our throats but fails to numb the internal ache, as we count the numerous promises that we managed to carelessly break, staring at the ruins of the grand kingdom we attempted to make, crying these bitter whiskey tears into our empty glasses tonight, while the neon tavern sign outside flickers its remaining blue light, a sorrowful blues melody providing the soundtrack for our final goodbye. There is nothing left to defend beneath this unforgiving midnight sky. I remember when our passion was strong and completely pure, an indestructible medicine that could any psychological ailment cure. But arrogance is a silent thief that steals the foundation away, leaving us with nothing but these cheap drinks at the end of the day. Your trembling fingers trace the wet ring upon the mahogany table wood, wishing we had spoken the honest truths when we easily could. We don't need to shout our mutual accusations to the room outside, when our silent weeping exposes the futility of our creative pride. The alcohol burns our throats but fails to numb the internal ache, as we count the numerous promises that we managed to carelessly break, staring at the ruins of the grand kingdom we attempted to make, crying these bitter whiskey tears into our empty glasses tonight, while the neon tavern sign outside flickers its remaining blue light, a sorrowful blues melody providing the soundtrack for our final goodbye. There is nothing left to defend beneath this unforgiving midnight Should we order one final round before the morning light appears, or finally admit that we are drowning within our own manufactured fears? Let the bitter fluid wash away the remaining illusions of control. Tonight we face the naked reality of our fractured collective soul. Let it spill, the room is chill, no words to speak, the end we seek. Crying these bitter whiskey tears into our empty glasses tonight, while the neon tavern sign outside flickers its remaining blue light, a sorrowful blues melody providing the soundtrack for our final goodbye. There is nothing left to defend beneath this unforgiving midnight sky. Whiskey tears draining our hearts dry, wave goodbye to the sky. voices circulate through the open shutters of the seaside cottage, carrying an ancient maritime message that defies any historical dotage. I stand at the shoreline boundary, breathing the briny atmospheric vapor, watching the tiny crustaceans navigate the wet, shifting sandpaper. My sailboat rests securely inside the protected deep water Anchorage Bay, having traveled through treacherous global channels to return to you today. The endless horizon was magnificent, but it generated a profound isolation, which vanishes completely upon reaching this familiar coastal destination. The guiding our wandering footsteps back to the stable, fertile ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. I survived terrifying gales near the southern tip of the African coast, felt the immense power of towering waves trying to make my vessel a ghost. But no nautical victory matches the immense relief I experience right here, as your quiet presence banishes every remaining shred of my maritime fear. I coil the thick hemp mooring lines around the iron deck cleats with care, celebrating the beautiful reality that replaces my long-distance despair. We don't need to explore the wide planet searching for a mythical paradise, when this humble fishing village offers a fulfillment that is beyond price. The guiding our wandering footsteps back to the stable, fertile ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. Coordinates of this piece, where all our global migrations find a permanent, beautiful cease. Hear the surf speak, the comfort we seek. The voyage is past, home at last. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. Deep sapphire skies envelop the quiet suburban neighborhood terrace, extinguishing the chaotic daylight and every architectural embarrass. I lean over the iron railing, observing the celestial crescent shape, finding a beautiful pathway for my overstimulated mind to escape. The astronomical lantern sheds its silver hue across the empty lawn, soothe the psychological fatigue that I have carried since yesterday's dawn. Hollow-body jazz instrument console, allowing the soothing frequencies to rejuvenate my fractured soul. The cosmic geometry's a perfect overhead display, washing the competitive tension of the professional arena completely away. We find an unexpected sanctuary within this nocturnal cosmic ray, basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated fusion of a crying string and a keyboard's gentle sigh. We are floating through the twilight, waving the stressful universe goodbye. I spent half a century chasing the bright illumination of the theater stage, believing that temporary adoration was the ultimate crown of my age. But this domestic tranquility offers a far more profound spiritual grace, reflecting its honest perfection directly upon your welcoming face. The scent of nighttime blooming gardenia fills the cozy veranda space as your fingers execute a series of gorgeous chords with elegant pace. We don't need a massive crowd or a loud standing ovation applause when our private harmony operates under its own beautiful laws. The cosmic geometry's a perfect overhead display, washing the competitive tension of the professional arena completely away. We find an unexpected sanctuary within this nocturnal cosmic ray, basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated fusion of a crying string and a keyboard's gentle sigh. We are floating through the twilight, waving the stressful universe temperature glow. We've constructed a permanent boundary against the world's demands, holding the entire blueprint of our destiny inside our joined hands. Sapphire light, deep in the night. Feel the peace grow, take it real slow. Just drift off to sleep. Western horizon bleeds a spectacular shade of deep scarlet oil as the fiery ball descends completely below the fertile valley soil. I stand upon the geographic crest, watching the landscape shift its attire, feeling a profound peace replace my previous overstimulated desire. The blinding glare of the afternoon sun has finally deceased, replaced by a comforting warmth that has our internal spirits increased. I unpack my vintage acoustic instrument, catching the departing ray, a gorgeous musical dedication to conclude this phenomenal day. The atmospheric transition performs its final, spilling a river of liquid amber across the mountain's rugged brow. We experience a sudden elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset today, watching the historical anxieties and burdens gracefully fade away. A timeless acoustic melody soaring high into the warm canyon air. We are completely protected from the reach of external despair. I've spent decades performing under artificial halogen festival lamps, navigating the cold, uncomfortable conditions of temporary camps. But no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into an immortal highway. The mountain breeze carries the sweet scent of wild alpine vegetation, providing a reassuring confirmation for our long-term destination. Your hand rests securely upon my shoulder, steady and completely strong, reminding my wandering spirit that this is exactly where I belong. The atmospheric transition performs its final, spilling a river of liquid amber across the mountain's rugged brow. We we experience a sudden elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset today, watching the historical anxieties and burdens gracefully fade away. A timeless acoustic melody soaring high into the warm canyon air. We are completely protected from the reach of external despair. Expiring cosmic light, an indestructible furnace of inspiration born from mutual trust and care, a brilliant, everlasting shield that we are privileged to share. See the colors fade, the agreement we made, the sky grows deep, promises to keep. Witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset today. Oh, watching the historical anxieties and burdens gracefully fade away. Timeless acoustic melody soaring high into the warm canyon air. We are completely protected from the reach of external despair. Crimson sunset, painting our lives with brilliant grace, leaving a beautiful permanent smile upon your face as the stars appear. Coastal breezes circulate through the open shutters of the seaside cottage, carrying an ancient maritime message that defies any historical dotage. I stand at the shoreline boundary, breathing the briny atmospheric vapor, watching the tiny crustaceans navigate the wet, shifting sandpaper. My sailboat rests securely inside the protected deep water Anchorage Bay, having traveled through treacherous global channels to return to you today. The endless horizon was magnificent, but it generated a profound isolation, which vanishes completely upon reaching this familiar coastal destination. The rhythmic murmuring of the surf provides a therapeutic, accursed still ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight. And in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. I've survived terrifying gales near the southern tip of the African coast, felt the immense power of towering waves trying to make my vessel a ghost. But no nautical victory matches the immense relief I experience right here, as your quiet presence banishes every remaining shred of my maritime fear. I coil the thick hemp mooring lines around the iron deck cleats with care, celebrating the beautiful reality that replaces my long-distance despair. We don't need to explore the wide planet, searching for a mythical paradise, when this humble fishing village offers a fulfillment that is beyond price. The rhythmic murmuring of the surf provides a therapeutic, acoustic ground where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. We've established an internal fortress that makes our spirits much merrier. No navigational charts can capture the specific coordinates of this peace, where all our global migrations find a permanent, beautiful seas. Hear the surf speak, the comfort we seek. The voyage is past, home at last. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the Inside the pocket of my velvet winter coat resides an artifact, a heavy piece of hand-forged brass, weathered but completely intact. It doesn't fit the modern padlocks of the city skyscraper towers, but it holds a strange magnetic attraction during these midnight hours. I found an old iron chest buried beneath the floor of the timber shack, guarding a collection of forgotten scriptures that we can never track. The lock is encrusted with oxidation, refusing any contemporary tool, a vintage riddle designed to mock the impatience of a contemporary fool. The historical patterns align as we slide the metal into the slot, releasing the stubborn mechanism that the passage of time forgot, unlocking the spiritual treasure that our ancestors carefully bought. Turning this ancient key to reveal the secrets hidden in the vaults, finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fault. Let the long-hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age as we turn the dusty leaf and begin a brand new creative page. I spent years searching for validation within the praise of the crowd, shouting my shallow declarations into microphonic amplifiers loud. But one glimpse of this ancestral inheritance completely clears my view, restoring my artistic dedication to everything that is simple and true. The piano strings resonate with a rich classical harmonic depth, as the sacred knowledge inspires each slow, deliberate breath. We don't need the superficial riches of the modern entertainment scene when we possess the ultimate truth inside this humble domestic routine. The historical patterns align as we slide the metal into the slot, releasing the stubborn mechanism that the passage of time forgot, unlocking the spiritual treasure that our ancestors carefully bought. Turning this ancient key to reveal the secrets hidden in the vault, finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fault. Let the long-hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age as we turn the dusty leaf and begin a brand new creative page. Crumble under their own chaotic weight. We are the supreme guardians of a far more magnificent romantic fate. No digital coding can replicate the frequency of what we feel when the ancient iron opens up and reveals what is genuinely real. Hear the click, the ultimate trick. The door is wide. Look deep inside. Turning this ancient key. Turning this ancient key to reveal the secrets hidden in the vault. Finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fold. Let the long-hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age My leather sandals crunch against the unpolished driveway stones, walking past the old oak trees where the morning locust drones. The highway is visible, but I prefer this unpaved route instead, giving me ample space to sort through the chaos inside my head. I walk down miles of asphalt, blinded by the city's neon glare, chasing illusions of progress that led to absolute despair. But this uneven earth beneath my boots feels completely authentic and real, reconnecting my spirit with the basic things I need to feel. The crooked road twists through the wild blackberry brush, forcing our frantic lives to completely abandon the modern rush, finding a quiet rhythm inside the afternoon hush, strolling together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. I spent years performing on stages made of polished mahogany wood, trying to meet expectations that I never fully understood. But standing here beside you on this unpretentious country lane, I find a simple clarity that washes away the corporate pain. The air smells of fresh pine needles and wild summer clay, as the golden sunlight chases the remaining shadows away. We don't need a golden chariot or a smooth limousine ride when we can navigate this rugged trail side by side. The crooked road twists through the wild blackberry brush, forcing our frantic lives to completely abandon the modern rush, finding a quiet rhythm inside the afternoon hush, strolling together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. Take a promise to keep. No maps required when our instincts understand the geography, living our lives with absolute independence and autonomy. Hear the crunch, trust the hunch, step by step, the promise we kept. Together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. Gravel path leading somewhere true, just me and you, keep walking on. Metropolitan infrastructure hums its heavy, mechanical evening theme as the industrial ventilation systems exhale a cloud of gray steam. I sit inside the corner booth of this basement bistro establishment, analyzing the diverse patterns of human interaction and banishment. The skyscraper towers obstruct the natural view of the planetary dome, creating an artificial playground for those who possess no permanent home. I plug a series of tense major seventh intervals upon my amplified wire, trying to bridge the gap between financial success and genuine artistic desire. The city grid operates like a high-voltage, superficial machine, drowning authentic identities inside a commercial television screen. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful alternative routine. Listening closely to the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment of clarity beneath the synthetic purple light. Though the concrete canyons attempt to swallow our humanity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. I watch the colorful reflections distorting inside your beverage glass, wondering how many lifetimes we allowed to foolishly pass before realizing that our chemistry is an exceptional volatile blend. A beautiful beginning masquerading as a catastrophic end. The saxophone player is delivering a sorrowful phrase from the rear aisle, dismantling my cynical defense mechanisms with your comforting smile. We don't need the endorsement of the high society fashion parade. One that's quiet understanding is the greatest monument we've made. The city grid operates like a high-voltage, superficial machine, drowning authentic identities inside a commercial television screen. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful alternative routine. Listening closely to the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment of clarity beneath the synthetic purple light. Though the concrete canyons attempt to swallow our humanity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Architecture can contain the magnitude of what we feel when the synthetic landscape dissolves and exposes what is truly real. Street lights glow, traffic moves slow, keep the rhythm tight. To the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment of clarity beneath the synthetic purple light. Though the concrete canyons attempt to swallow our humanity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Playing its final metropolitan phrase, and guiding our steps through the artificial haze. Just let the sound fade. metropolitan ink. As the sun descends completely below the architectural brink, I stroll down the avenue, feeling the pavement release its daily heat, catching the syncopated groove that starts to vibrate through my feet. I'm leaning against the brick pillars of the underground cabaret club, tuning my electric instrument away from the noisy corporate hub. The drummer lays down a relaxed bounce and shuffle pattern so fine, an irresistible invitation for your independent path to cross with mine. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation, expensive perfume, a welcoming playground for those who refuse to succumb to gloom. We are melting into the swing, entering magnificent sonic room, grooving together inside the pocket of this infectious twilight shuffle tonight, where the dividing lines blur beneath the neon lavender light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are celebrating a connection that feels completely divine. I've strummed the blues in grand theaters across the globe's expanse, but nothing matches this organic groove's ability to induce a trance. Your hips sway like water flowing down a smooth mountain face, infusing this casual encounter with an unparalleled hypnotic grace. The electric keyboard plays a sophisticated jazz fusion run so sweet, matching the rapid, joyful acceleration of our mutual heartbeats. We don't need a complicated script or an elaborate introduction phrase when our body language speaks clearly through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation, expensive cologne, a welcoming playground for those who refuse to succumb to gloom. We are melting into the swing, entering a magnificent sonic room, grooving together inside the pocket of this infectious twilight shuffle tonight, where the dividing lines blur beneath the neon lavender light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are celebrating a connection that feels completely divine. Let the bass guitar slide, let the brass get the sound. We've discovered a rare sanctuary on this concrete city ground. No boundaries to restrict us, no conventional rules left to obey, just pure creative freedom, washing our exhaustion completely away. Keep it swinging, hear it ringing, move your feet to the beat. Grooving together, inside the pocket of this infectious twilight shuffle tonight, where the divided lines blur beneath the neon lavender light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are connection. It feels completely divine. Twilight shuffle, keeping us moving so clean. The most beautiful groove we've ever seen. Just let it roll. Delicate fabric drapes elegantly across the mahogany sofa arm, shielding our private sanctuary from the outer world's chaotic alarm. I run my palm over the fine weave of this expensive oriental textile, feeling my defensive mechanism transform into something completely docile. Your serene proximity feels softer than a royal ballroom floor covering, while the ghosts of our past anxieties are no longer above us hovering. I execute a series of spacious, understated intervals upon the clean wire, capturing the exact essence of a mature, well-balanced creative desire. The heavy tension dissolves like sugar inside a warm porcelain teacup, lifting our weary spirits before the morning pressures wake up. We feel an incredible elevation as our separate energies link up, enveloped completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally spend half a life performing inside loud, braggly rock entertainment halls, trading my internal peace for the adoration of stadium grandstand walls. But this delicate domestic arrangement provides a far deeper validation, curing my psychological fatigue with a simple, unbothered validation. The texture of your deep vocal coats my mind like an organic lotion, calming the erratic waves of my sometimes unpredictable emotion. We don't need excessive showmanship or an elaborate theatrical display when this subtle interaction says everything we ever wanted to say. The heavy tension dissolves like sugar inside a warm porcelain teacup, lifting our weary spirits before the morning pressures wake up. We feel an incredible elevation as our separate energies link up, enveloped completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally divine. so fine, so smooth. Our spirits improve. No rough edges left of anxiety bereft. I envelop completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally divine. Silk touch wrapping our sanctuary in a peaceful embrace, leaving a permanent sense of contentment upon your face. Rest easy now. An antique parlor guitar sits abandoned in the corner of the dusty stage. Its varnish is peeling, its wood tells the story of an angrier age. I run my fingers across the metal wires, finding tension and rust, a monument of beautiful melodies that have now dissolved into dust. I snapped a silver E string while trying to force a passionate bend, a sudden sharp metaphor for a relationship we could no longer defend. We pushed our expectations far beyond what the instrument could bear. Now we are left with the echoing silence of our mutual despair. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song. The rhythm is faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. together the severed chambers of our unraveled make it uniquely ours, a scarred masterpiece born from surviving these dark, turbulent hours. Unwound, untuned, every creative ego wounded, but listen close to the space between the most beautiful song we've ever seen. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. Broken strings, but we can still sing. Let the new music begin. Yeah, let it ring. Delicate fabric drapes elegantly across the mahogany sofa arm, shielding our private sanctuary from the outer world's chaotic alarm. I run my palm over the fine weave of this expensive oriental textile, feeling my defensive mechanisms transform into something completely docile.
Your serene proximity feels softer than a royal ballroom floor covering, while the ghosts of our past anxieties are no longer above us hovering. I execute a series of spacious, understated intervals upon the clean wire, capturing the exact essence of a mature, well-balanced creative desire. The heavy tension dissolves like sugar inside a warm porcelain teacup, lifting our weary spirits before the morning pressures wake up. We feel an incredible elevation as our separate energies link up, enveloped completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally fundamentally divine.
I spent half a life performing inside loud, gravelly rock entertainment halls, trading my internal peace for the adoration of stadium grandstand walls.
But this delicate domestic arrangement for validation, curing my psychological fatigue with a simple unbothered validation. The texture of your deep vocals, my mind like an organic lotion, calming the erratic waves of my sometimes unpredictable emotion. We don't need excessive showmanship or an elaborate theatrical display when this subtle interaction says everything we ever wanted to say. The heavy tension dissolves like sugar inside a warm porcelain teacup, lifting our weary spirits before the morning pressures wake up. We feel an incredible elevation as our separate energies link up. Woo! Enveloped completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally divine.
Let the clocks freeze,
Let the calendar pages stop turning completely.
we've woven an invisible web.
That protects our connection so sweetly.
No material luxury
Can compete with the richness of what we share.
a flawless artistic tapestry born from
Surviving the deepest despair. So fine, so smooth, our spirits improve. No rough edges left
of anxiety bereft.
enveloped completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally divine. Silk touch wrapping our sanctuary in a peaceful embrace, leaving a permanent sense of contentment upon your face. Rest easy now.
The heavy iron wheels screech against the cold steel track, carrying an unsupportable weight of luggage upon my back. I watch the tiny village lanterns disappear into the midnight fog, checking the scribbled destinations inside my personal travel journal log. I bought a late ticket, choosing a seat in the very rear coach, watching the invisible boundary of the dark countryside approach. My old denim jacket smells of charcoal smoke and locomotive steam as I run away from the wreckage of a shattered impossibility.
impossible dream. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep.
I spent decades playing melodies for commuters at the central station, watching a million nameless faces pass by in total isolation. But your sudden appearance in this dim carriage changes the entire view, turning a lonely journey into a beautiful narrative shared with you. The locomotive blows its steam whistle, a lonely crying sound, vibrating deep through the floorboards and the frozen ground. We share a single woolen blanket as the locomotive climbs the steep hill, finding a strange kind of comfort while the surrounding world stands still. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. Let the engine burn the coal, let the speed continue to grow. We are headed for a terminal that only our inner spirits know. No timetables to restrict us, no schedules left to fear. With every click of the track, our destination becomes crystal clear. Listen to the track, no turning back, through the dark terrain. Just the sound of the train, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghost of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. Night train, take us home. No more need to roam, pulling into the yard.
little jar sits open on the wooden kitchen counter ledge, attracting a swarm of tiny insects near the window edge. I dip a silver spoon into the amber viscous fluid so sweet, anticipating a delicious treat, but finding an unexpected defeat.
You offered me a taste of your sophisticated, guarded affection, but it came with a sting that shattered my emotional protection. We caught our harsh arguments in a layer of artificial saccharine, trapped inside a beautiful but fundamentally toxic routine. The sweetness on our tongues quickly turns into an acidic burn, a painful lesson that our stubborn hearts refuse to learn. We keep returning to the hive, expecting a different turn, drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away, an addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse, even though we know exactly how much we stand to lose. Across the floorboards in your expensive velvet gown, the most beautiful, dangerous temptress in this entire southern town. Your compliments are sharp, disguised as a gentle loving embrace, leaving an unforgettable mark that time can never erase. The acoustic guitar notes you strum are full of underlying tension, a beautiful mask covering a truth we are too terrified to mention. We are two prideful creators locked in a competitive romantic game, burning each other's fields while claiming to love the flame. The sweetness on our tongues quickly turns into an acidic burn, a painful lesson that our stubborn hearts refuse to learn. We keep returning to the hive, expecting a different turn, drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away, an addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse, even though we know exactly how much we stand to lose. Should we smash the jar and throw the remnants into the garbage bin? Admit that neither one of us possesses the capacity to win? Or do we crave the sting because it proves we are still alive? A twisted justification for why our damaged souls survive. Taste the sting, hear the words sing, hear the words sing, sweet but cruel, the game of a fool, drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away, an addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse, even though we know exactly how much we stand to lose. Bitter honey lingering on my lips with every single sip, such a sweet poison.